Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a baker and you have been struggling with achieving white butter cream, come to this class and this video is for you. Okay, here I'm going in with 250 grams of white vegetable shortening, also known as Crisco, and then I have in another bowl 500 grams of icing sugar. You can use any icing sugar of your brand, you can use any icing sugar of your choice. It doesn't matter the icing sugar, as long as it's a very good and high quality icing sugar, it doesn't matter. So here I'm going to be creaming this vegetable shortening first. The reason for creaming this vegetable shortening first is because vegetable shortening is not like butter. It takes a longer time to cream and it's actually harder or stronger than butter. So I had to cream it for a very long time, very long time, before adding the icing sugar. Because if you are just start creaming and start adding the two of them, it will be too difficult for you. I'm actually making this video for us so that if you don't have a mixer, you can actually do this. Please, you should have no excuse. Without a mixer, you can do this. That's why I'm using a hand paste to do it, so that we all can learn it appropriately. Okay, now I'm still creaming my Crisco, that's my vegetable shortening. The Crisco is the product. I'm still creaming it. I have to cream it until it becomes light, until it's light, such that when I add my icing sugar, it will become softer and then easy to also cream, because I'm not using hand mixer. For those of us that don't have hand mixer, to tell you that you can do it. I'll continue creaming, and as I'm creaming, I'm scraping the sides so that everything will combine well and everything will be mixing well. Now look at it. It's getting softer and softer, so I have to continue. You have to do this for a long time, because it's not like buttercream where you just cream or you can just add the boat and start creaming. And remember, we're not using mixer, so you have to keep creaming and creaming and creaming. I can remember sometime that I lost a client. Okay, I almost lost a client because I had to now explain and apologize to the client. I almost lost a client because of this white buttercream. It's not so regular, and is also more expensive than the normal buttercream that we know use. So you can see that our Crisco, our shortening is becoming lighter and lighter, and then I'm still creaming it. I'm still creaming it so that I won't have lumps. There won't be any atom of lumps. So back to my story. This client chatted me up and asked for a white buttercream and a black design cake. So uh, I didn't even ask, or I didn't even want to know, or I didn't even go further to actually get how to do this white buttercream. I went on to do a buttercream. That's a yellow. In fact, it was like a yellow, buttercream milk color now yellow. That was how the cake was. That was what I did for this client. I delivered this cake. Oh God, the client was so angry. She kept on lamenting. She kept on shouting. And so let's continue now. The vegetable shortening is lighter. Here I'm adding a tablespoon of liquid milk. You can dissolve your powdered milk, but this going in is a tablespoon of liquid milk. You can use avoided milk, any type of milk, and then continue creaming. I have not added my icing sugar yet. Remember, I'm still creaming only the vegetable shortening. I told you that it will take a long time, because if you don't cream it well, it will have lumps and it won't come out very smooth. So this, I'll have to continue creaming this thing now until it's done. Then I added 1/4 teaspoon of milk zest, and again I'm also going to add 1/4 teaspoon of milk emulsion. You can also add any other flavor. If you don't want all this, you can add any other flavor of your choice or of your taste, but make sure you add flavor to make it taste very nice. So I'm still creaming only the vegetable shortening. Now it's becoming lighter because I've added the milk and I've added my flavors. Remember, you mustn't use the flavors I use. Now it's time for us to go in with our icing sugar. Please, I'm going to do that bit by bit. You do that bit by bit. Please do not pour everything at a time. Do that bit by bit so that your cream will come out very smooth and light. When you pour all of them at once, it will become very heavy and you may have lumps. Remember, I've already sieved this icing sugar before now. Now look at it. It's becoming, once you put it, it mixes with the vegetable shortening and it's going to be a little bit strong, but the more you keep creaming it, it becomes faster, it becomes lighter. If you have a mixer, this will actually be easier for you. You can actually put everything at once. So I'm going in with the remaining part of the icing sugar. Here is it. I'm going in with the remaining part of the icing sugar. So this is the remaining part. I've added it, and then I'll make sure that everything is inside the bowl. So back to my story. This client, after I delivered the cake, she was angry, she was not happy because it was supposed to be a lawyer team cake. You know how lawyers, they work with white and black, and then what I actually delivered was yellow or cream color and black. So I kept apologizing, I kept begging this person, and until I had to even make a cake and say, please, I'm sorry, no one next time. So the client actually understood, and then we moved on. So here is our cream. Look at it. I've added all the icing sugar and look at how it is. You see how it's looking. So you keep creaming again. This takes a long time because I'm using a manual method. But if you're using your machine or your mixer, it's going to be very easy. So if you're using your mixer, let me tell you how you go. Once you add your first two, you still add your vegetable shortening. After adding the vegetable shortening first, you must add it first so that it will cream and become smooth. Then you pour in all your icing sugar at once, then add your flavors and your milk, and then cream for 7 to 10 minutes on a low speed, and then on a high speed for 3 minutes if you're using a mixer. So this one is taking so long because I'm using my manual method for some of us that do not have mixer, so that we can actually see it. Maybe I'm also going to do a video for us using a mixer so that we can see how easy and fast it is. So when you're asked to deliver a cake that has a white color, you should know that it's not all of them that is whipped cream. This is whipped. You can also achieve a white color using whipped cream, but this one has a unique taste and it looks very much like buttercream. You know that when you're working with whipped cream, it has a lot of conditions unless you're ready to work with all those conditions. So here is our cream is ready. Look at it, looking so nice and so white, so white. But here, if you notice that it's still maybe a bit harder or it can't go further, you feel that it should be more lighter than this, then and you've creamed and creamed and creamed and creamed and creamed, but you feel that it should be lighter, then also you can also start using your silicone spoon or your spatula to now turn. I have switched over to this because I need it to become lighter and mix very well, because that wooden stick was actually for me to use it and make it to blend well. Here is our white cream. Look at it, so fine. Now I've seen that it's a bit harder or not as light as I wanted it, so I had to go in with extra 1 tablespoon of liquid milk. So this is now very light and easy to handle, and this can cover your cake for you smoothly and neatly, like very neatly. So this is our cream, our white cream. So nice. Look at it now. It's looking lighter than before. Are you seeing it? You can see it. This tastes so good. When you taste this, especially when you use very nice flavor, it tastes, look at it, it tastes so good. And look at it, look at it, make sure it's dropping this way. If it's not dropping this way, then you can't use it and cover cake because it's going to be very, very stiff. And then here am I transferring into this bowl, and our white cream is ready for covering our cake. Please, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more of these beautiful recipes and procedures. Here's our white cream. I hope you like it and I hope you try it. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to click that subscription button. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. Thank you.